All right, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. This is September the 8th, 2012. Reality Supreme Being, also known as a presidential candidate for 2012. HRM, Caesar, St. Augustine de Buonaparte. Well, today I'm going to talk about some interesting stuff here. For about more than 3 months, one of my emails has been blocked. And Microsoft puts, these unblocking pages. And of course, the unblocking pages say their office that they usually, when they email you, is up in Washington State. I hope Mount St. Helens explodes and destroys them all. That's how hacked off I am at them. What they did is they blocked my account, claiming that they thought someone else had my account and did a whole bunch of spam mail or whatever. I don't do that. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how to do spam mail. If I knew how to do spam mail, I'd probably have more attention from the media because I'm running for president. Anyway, and I've been running for the last couple of years. I was one of the first ones that listed myself with the Federal Election Commission. But that's not the worst of it. So they blocked my email. It's way back, I think, way before June of 2012. Here it is, September 8th, 2012. And so finally they started emailing me back. They said, well, if you can't click on they put a suggestive email for me to click to send the code to, the unblocking code. The email is an email I've never heard. It's T as in Tom, U as in Ultra, TU, asterisk, 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 5 asterisks, and then at czar.com. That's not my email. Microsoft is asking me, if I want to unblock my account, to click on that email, and they'll send me the code to that email. Why would I want to send a code to an email I have no connection to? I've never seen that email before. Now, the only way that the people who put that unblocking page up is Microsoft. So some idiot or moron at Microsoft stuck an email in there that isn't even mine. So why would a person who has an email with hotmail.com click on that to send their code to an email they don't have the PIN code for or the password for? They don't, I don't have that password for that email. Why would I send my code there? No. Microsoft, you know what the word Microsoft means? It means that, it really means to me now, I don't care what Bill Gates says, and this message is to Bill Gates directly. You're a moron for letting these people continue to run the business like this. What idiot put TU asterisk 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 at czar.com? What idiot put that there? A person at Microsoft who's working behind the desk. I'm homeless. I got no money, got no chance of recovery because of what the city of Los Angeles did to me, violating my civil rights for years at a time. And now I'm getting treated like this. You ask me? I think the government's behind it. To all this crap. They really are trying to just mess with me because they're worried that at some point the media is going to say, you know what? We can't sit on a story like this forever. It's bound to get people really riled up. It's why are you harassing this poor little guy who's not worth anything? He doesn't have the kind of money that the Bilderbergers have or the Trilateral Commission or Rockefeller has to make trouble. Why are you harassing him? Why did you take his 24 cars, his sailboats, his motorcycles? Why did you spend 9 years, the city of Los Angeles, following him by relay team? What the city of Los Angeles did was done by a relay team that leads all the way up to the White House. Bush's White House, Obama's White House, the Bilderberg White House, the Trilateral Commission White House, the Rockefeller White House has nothing to do. Pick up a book on Nelson Rockefeller's life story. You'll see, and compare that book next to the comic book I showed you people called Addicted to War. Let me get it for you.
cámara sí. Pero no me siento bien como está bien.
Well, I was trying to get it, but I think I'm having... I was trying to get it, but I think I'm having bad luck getting it. I don't know where I put it. But you'll see it in one of my other videos. It shows it's from Frank Dorrell. And what the heck is this? See? There we go. I don't know. This thing pops up. See, I didn't do that. The start thing at the left-hand corner, that popped up all by itself. So I don't have it. So I'll just have to just wing it here. So anyway, you'll have to go and look for it yourself. Anyway, it's called Addicted to War. Frank Dorrell's involved in it. He does a DVD about the all the death and destruction that the United States of America has caused. And while I'm sitting here, I might as well see if there are any. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to really. I should have been more prepared. But they talk about it. They talk about the Bilderberg stuff. It's referred to all the time. One party that makes this stuff, it's called Council on Foreign Relations. Oh man, God, I hate this. See, if I had my own place, I wouldn't be doing this. There's a Council on Foreign Relations, okay? Influence American government, which they do. They do. Yeah, that's right, they do. And I'm just going to show this again to you because I did this in the very beginning in 2009 when my house was set on fire. I had color pictures of this. These are children and soldiers that have been killed in the Iraq War and Afghanistan. There's that kid that was on TV for a little while, lost both arms and legs. There's a little baby there. You see the kid up at the top? How just total terrorized. Oh, there it is, Addicted to War. I put it in there. That's the cover of the book there. And it talks about the whole history of the United States and what they're really about. And when you look at the Democrat National Convention, you see these people with this hypnotized look listening to Obama or Romney. And what scares me is the look on their face, that anybody could be that brainwashed to listen to that bunch of malarkey, because that's all it is. And you know what? And the sad part is that here I am, over something minuscule, they took, like I said, the city of Los Angeles by relay team, all the way up to the White House. They're the ones that are involved in destroying my life and reducing me to where I am today. I was very successful. I was getting ready to move to Colorado in 2000. Between 2002 and 2004, I was getting ready to move everything that I'd collected, everything I'd worked for 25 years, to Colorado, to the middle of nowhere, to 40 acres, where I could work in peace, or at least have a better chance at working in peace. Because when you're in a city like this, people just won't leave you alone. They judge you. The ISO fanatics judge you. The police judge you. You're being harassed by parking enforcement. You're being harassed by building and safety. You're being harassed by everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. So if I have an eccentric lifestyle, so what? I didn't kill anybody. I'm not hurting anybody. But you did. Every one of you American citizens, I want you to get a real close look. Look at that kid's face. He's all bloodied and beat up. Look at this guy holding his little girl who's dead. Luckily, the comic book doesn't show you her face and how dismembered she is. Look at all of this. That's a soldier's face in Iraq, blown off. Is it grisly enough for you? You should see it in color. I had these pictures pasted on my front door. You see the bottom? I send these out. It says, HRM Caesar St. Augustine de Bonaparte for who? President, 2012. Also Reality Supreme Being on YouTube. All the rants and raves. And it says, my YouTube has been hacked in the past, corrupting important videos. At that time it was 160 videos when I did that. It's now up to 300 and something videos. Instead of being commended for the effort I've made, even by the Arab states, they haven't sent anything. They haven't said any demanding stuff to the media to publish me, because I know there's some people, especially the relatives of those children, of these very same people, any relatives that are surviving, that are living, that would even possibly even hear my YouTube, would be cheering me on. They'd be saying, he's right. This country is evil. Look what it did to my family. Well, look what you did to me. And I'm not in Iraq. I'm not in Afghanistan. I'm here. The Taliban is Obama. The Taliban is Romney. The Taliban is the Bilderberg Group. The Taliban, there's worse people than the Taliban. Yeah, I know, I've seen the videos. They beat the women and they do this because they don't follow the Quran and they do all these horrible things. But if you really think about it, that's worse than doing the hidden stuff that you've been being brainwashed with for decades. So why does a person like me have this much bad luck? This is not bad luck. This is an outright secret attack on me. Stealth-like attack on me, year after year, day after day. They don't care what happens to me. When I drop dead, they say, oh, finally, he's dead. You know, this is dead and gone, buried, history. We don't have to worry about a person like him. But there'll always be a person like me. There'll always be people popping up like me. Look at Jesse Ventura exposing the government for what they are. He's getting hassled too. But I don't see him crossing across my YouTube and offering his help to me. I don't see anyone bringing a huge semi here before the end of the month and helping me get the hell out of here because this place is so evil. It's unbelievably. Los Angeles is just the most evil place. If you like evil, and most of the people who live here must, fine, live here. But you have no right to keep a person like me prisoner here. You kept me prisoner while I had my possessions here, and then you slowly took them away from me. And not one person in any kind of authority lifted a finger to help. So fine, yeah, you deserve all this bad karma because you made it. You made all this bad karma. Every last one of you. Every last one of you made all this bad karma. Look at that poor woman's face. You know, I wonder whether that was done by friendly fire. Yeah, you deserve all of it. And you know what? People don't like to be reminded. They don't like that kind of stuff being thrown in their face. I know when I had that big page, it was an 8.5 by 11 page, and it was stuck on my front door. And it told people what evil, contradictory creatures they are. Because you're not human beings, you're creatures. The native peoples used to call themselves human beings. They call the white men creatures. They don't deserve to be human beings. They don't know the meaning of the word of what it means. And the effects, the bad karma that you have spread all over the world makes you the worst country in the world, not the best. It's only the best country in the world because there's money here, that's all. If you believe in money and you worship money more than God, then fine, come here, live here, be a rich attorney, be a rich doctor, be a rich lawyer. I already said that. Be a rich whatever you want to be. Or die trying. For what? What does it get you? Can you take the money with you when you die? No. No, the fact that I've made this discovery is the only reason I'm alive and walking around, because the government still listens to these videos, hoping they'll be able to extract is the better word. Hoping they'll be able to extract bits of wisdom in bits and pieces from me through all these videos and be able to gain some big message that would give them another step in the direction of being in the advantage, in the manipulative control of some new discovery, either philosophical discovery or psychological discovery. And that's what they're looking for. That's why I'm still walking around alive, and why they're choosing to just let me die slowly. My teeth are all cracked. How did they get cracked? Because your society, your LAPD, your parking enforcement, your Bilderberg Group, your Trilateral Commission, your Building and Safety, all of you jerky people, you destroyed my life, and over minuscule reasons. Instead of helping me leave, I would have left California gladly if somebody had helped me, but no. With my possessions, now you've taken everything important away from me. I still have some stuff left, but, you know, I can't find a place to rent. They won't rent. There are too many restrictions on renting a warehouse. They've got so many restrictions that you've got to jump over all these hoops and give them lots of money on top of it. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Only a crazy place does that to people. Now I know why there's homeless people walking and why they just give up. They don't even want to try because it isn't worth trying, because every time they try they're just knocked down again. And they try and they're knocked down again. See, remember, homeless people and poor people are at the very bottom of the ladder. When somebody doesn't like them, they knock them off, they have to start all over again. It's harder for them to start over again. My other video, it specifically told you that in the 50s, you didn't have to work as hard then as you do now. You have to work 3 times as hard now to get the same things you got in the 1950s. A reasonable, enjoy the fruits of your labor life. And instead, I'm still attacked. It goes on, and now I'm paying for these YouTubes because my computer is on the whack, because I'm pretty sure the government was behind my laptop breaking down, and now I have to spend tomorrow possibly fixing it. But this is what they're all about. And I presume that if I keep taping these up until the election, something will happen on YouTube, because YouTube is controlled also. They're part of the Bilderberg group. As soon as you make millions and millions and millions of dollars, you get invited to their little meetings and their Trilateral Commission, and you get convinced and persuaded to be a part of their quote-unquote New World Order. Because if you don't, they'll attack you. They'll attack you the way they did Martha Stewart. You remember when she was attacked? They'll attack you the way they even tried attacking Bill Gates. I still have a theory that Bill Gates was attacked because of him swaying from the projected path. It was about all the monopoly that he had on the software, supposedly. And other people have been attacked too. But, like I said, here I am talking, and nobody with any kind of money is saying, you know what, you've been through so much, we'd like to get some money for you and help you go get implants and get your mouth fixed, your teeth fixed. You can't even eat right anymore. And here I am, a health consultant, and I can't even eat the right foods anymore. So it's a form of slow death row destruction. I'm like sitting on death row. Oh yeah, I have freedom to ride my bike around, but I'm sitting on death row, waiting for an illness to finally take me down, because none of you care. There isn't one of you that has a semi, a big rig that'll come here and help me load it all up into there and go someplace else. And I'd really like to just leave the United States. I don't want to have anything to do with it. It's an evil place full of evil, self-centered, egotistical people who don't know the first thing about real compassion. In the past, all the last 30 years I've been harassed, not one church has really ever really helped in the way I needed it. It's all fake, every last bit of it. So you think about that while you're listening to this video. You think about why people get attitudes like mine.